Okay,
He
so
wanted to make
where did we leave off? You guys came in. You guys were looking around. Oh, you're looting the place.
Yep.
Yeah, very looty. Cal was like kind of spearheading the looting process. I was asking Emus what he had seen, but it was just like some evidence of what sort of beings had been here. And then I was gonna help her.
Okay, everyone roll an investigation check as we tear this place apart. I need a group investigation check to see what we roll.
Oh, you don't want me to include mine in that?
Why?
Because I just rolled really low.
What? I rolled a 15.
2. Oh, I'm a genius.
11.
8.
Wow, we are rolling like ass.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Speak for yourselves.
When Calamithy walks into the room, she just brings the average up.
All right, you find 2 bullywug bladders.
The fuck is that?
I don't even know how to spell.
None of us do.
Oh yes, of course, Bollywood bladders. Go on.
Say that one more time.
One jarred chimera claw. 1 jarred demon heart. A jar of 4 giant toes.
Giant what? Toes?
Yeah, the toes of a giant. And hold on, stand by.
Go Skyrim!
Oh, mammoth cheese.
So for people who haven't played Skyrim, giant
Everyone
toe...
here has played Skyrim.
Buzzoy hasn't. So...
Yes, she has.
What? For real?
She's playing Elder Scrolls Online, not necessarily Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so giant toe is an ingredient that it's not like useful in every single potion, but if you happen to be able to combine it in something, it really increases the power of whatever you have it in. It's a great ingredient. Everybody wants to include it in everything if they can.
Andrew loves sharing his knowledge about potion crafting in Skyrim.
You find 2 Ankheg Ichor, Ankheg, Ichor, Ichor, 4 silverthorn, 2 fairy stools. I'll slow down.
Or
How
you could
many
just paste
fairy
it all into
schools?
chat.
It's not in a way that's easily shareable like that.
How many fairy stools?
2.
Enough to be disgusting.
Oh, I pictured it as like a mushroom cap that was named like a fairy stool. Is it literally fairy poop?
No, I was making a joke about
Oh,
school.
okay.
1 jar of lightning moss. And 1 jarred air elemental wisp.
Ooh.
Can
And
you
the rest
repeat
is
the Icar? The first word?
Ankheg, Ankheg.
And how many of those?
2.
Thank you.
It's a common ingredient used in quite a few common potions and brews.
And the rest is what?
Common, like very, very common stuff, like just regular
Oh.
moss and oak leaves and charred hardwood, like crushed up and put into a jar, things like that.
Unless you guys want to keep anything, I had planned on giving all of this to Tammy.
Yeah,
For
that was
potions.
my immediate thoughts.
Agreed.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, because the
except-
alchemy bag was with what's her butt's dead body, so we don't even have that.
Can I go ahead and hold on. I have one level 1 spell slot left. I'm gonna do it because why the fuck not? Can I go ahead and cast Detect Magic again to see if anything's changed since the last time I was here with it?
You may. As looking around, it seems like the potions have been stored away somewhere or taken.
Oh,
I
so
did
they
grab.
are actually right here.
Yeah. So, like, what changes do I notice from when I came through the house earlier?
Like most of the like potions
Mhm.
are gone.
Okay. Yeah, because when I came through earlier, I grabbed 2 healing potions of some kind,
Nice.
but I have no idea what they are yet. Okay, so I don't detect anything with Detect Magic,
Um,
other than us, obviously.
no, you do not.
Okay. That was my contribution. And I'm out of level 1 spells.
I'm just kind of waiting around. Somebody else is probably going to do something.
You guys hear in the distance Tammy's voice. Hello, Emus, Calamity, Boogie, Joy.
I'll go ahead and walk outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we see her?
Close the door behind the last person.
She comes walking up. Hey guys. So, quick question, not really relevant to anything.
Uh-oh.
What do you guys like as far as like metalworking stuff came? You know, is there anything that you guys are kind of, would you like, or you feel like you're lacking in something kind of on your hand, your jewelry, or maybe like something on your body, or like something you carry in your hand, a weapon, a shield?
A sword.
Bazoi's looking for some kind of mace or something, right?
Sword.
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 Gibbs sword.
She looks at you and kind of crosses her eyes. Odd that a paladin would want a cutting weapon. Generally, they stick to bludgeoning on the loophole of not drawing blood from their enemies. She hops down. Okay, anyone else?
Maybe a amulet of some sort or necklace.
I'm good.
Oh, also,
Uh,
we just got you a bunch of crafting supplies, alchemy stuff.
I hand her a picture that I roughly drew of the sword I'm looking for.
I'm gonna hold sorry, go ahead.
I don't. It wasn't really like a. Okay. Thank
I
you.
look disheartened.
Hey! I think Bazoi's looking for a specific sword. I could help draw a more specific picture than this, but we're not really looking for a non-magical version.
I'm gonna hold up my clockwork amulet that I'm wearing. Are you interested in this?
She smiles. You know what that is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
You know what it
It's
does?
yeah, it kind of tilts my ear towards it and kind of goes in. It tells the time.
She laughs. Among other things, yeah. Um, so the hold on. Are you sure you don't want anything, Boogie?
What
Why
are
do
you
you
exactly
ask?
asking
I can't really
for?
think of anything, but I mean, I got a couple swords here.
Okay, come here, come here. I'll just tell you guys what's up. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Okay.
I figured it has something to do with cool tinkering stuff.
No, they're having a party this evening, and the blacksmith John went around getting everyone involved, and the blacksmith he's gonna start making some things for the party, and he wanted some insight on things that you might need, things that he might have laying around that might benefit as gifts.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of cough a little bit. You know, a good archer is never really without greaves. Or what are those things called? The bracers that they use to protect themselves in the bowstrings.
Racers.
Yeah.
Okay, bracers. A good archer is, supposed to be wearing bracers, and traditionally I haven't because I'm so good skilled with the bow, but I kind of want to honor my teacher's teachings and do the right thing and maybe get a nice set of bracers to protect me from the bowstring.
Is this only for the blacksmith?
Yeah, they don't have a whitesmith here.
I was thinking more along the lines
No,
of
no, no,
my.
no, 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 no. When I say whitesmith, I mean like like
Silver.
a jeweler, silver.
Oh, I've never heard that term before. That's new to me.
I was thinking more along the lines of my invisibility cloak that caught fire. How about a new heavy mace? I'm not real sure how sturdy these are going to be from the Milligan boys.
Okay. And am I free to kind of just do my thing with them, or
You are
like,
always free to do your thing with them, Tammy. Always.
okay? There's been some new methods I wanted to try, so you guys got to test it out.
Just make sure it doesn't blow up. And I wink at her.
Yeah, no problem. She turns away.
Hey, next
Racers.
chance we get,
Got
I'm
it.
gonna. Well, never mind. I guess we got the trial. But then, another potion or two.
I would follow Tammy back because I want to go take those supplies to her before I forget.
Clemency, without there being a whitesmith in town, is there something other than a crude amulet you would like?
Uh, maybe a cool sheath that I could hide in my gear for a dagger? Or is that still missing the mark?
She thinks for a second. She goes, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. We got you. Don't you worry, girl." She starts walking off.
I'm not picky. I like gifts.
What time are we at?
That's a
So
good question.
it is about 2 p.m.
Oh, still.
Yeah,
Wait,
maybe like 3, because the Milligan trial, you guys got there and the explosion happened about 11:45 is when that happened.
Oh yeah, the
T-
trial already happened.
Tammy, real quick.
Yes?
What? How's it going down at the ship?
Pretty good. They got her
Yeah.
watertight now, yeah.
What you guys accomplished today?
The mast is up. We're just waiting on material for the sails, but we got the main support for the mast up. It's watertight, sealed up.
Okay, Emus was looking very tense, but upon hearing that answer, he relaxes. Okay, good. Yeah, just curious. Keep up the good work, Tammy. We really appreciate your effort.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely came across as odd.
May I ask why, as a DM?
Yeah, because I'm testing to make sure it's not the sister like John again. Because she went down to the boat to work on it, and then suddenly she's here. I wanted to make sure that it's not weirdness again.
All right, what's the party doing? You guys
Feel like-
do smell some sweet bread coming from a stack pretty close by.
I feel like I'm having to be paranoid again. Back when we all had our hallucinations.
Sorry, man, that's just my DM style. I just like fucking around.
I'd like to go find some food. It's been a minute since we had breakfast.
Not for me.
Well, really,
That's
the only
it.
place to eat in town that's public is Miller's.
What?
William Miller's.
Oh, the tavern.
The place we've been eating. Yeah.
If that's where the party's heading, I'm going there. But I'm gonna check them out.
I would like to go there and pop open my book and read a spell while I eat my lunch.
Okay.
Where the heck is Nico?
At the ship.
Oh shoot. Oh well. Yeah, center party.
All right. As you guys walk into Miller's Tavern. All right, welcome back. You guys are frequenting here.
Best food in town.
Yeah. You can say that again. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for everything you've done for the town.
Not sure how to respond to that. I just nod my head.
Feel like we
Yeah.
haven't done. I feel like we haven't really done enough quite yet. There's still a lot of problems to be solved. Emus kind of like standing kind of exasperated near the fire.
Jeez. Is that the general vibe of the party? Like
No, this definitely just probably definitely just me.
Yeah, I was smiling and looking around and like, if that's the only response.
You got the headache with John, the fake golds, and then we have the headache with this now shapeshifter. We don't know about the thing down. We left them down in the mines. That might be a problem. Oh, that was another clue from the fake John. Like they didn't care about that thing. Ugh.
The mist.
Well, no, I'm talking about this town specifically. What's going on right now?
I know, but it's not very far from the town.
Oh, that's fair.
Forest
We're
is just
happy
on
to
the
help.
edge of this place.
Yeah.
I say,
So-
freaking sitting down at a stool.
William sits down next to Amos. Well, what do you plan to do about it?
Which part?
Any of it? You said you still have problems.
Amulet? I said I still have problems.
Any of it, son.
Oh.
I thought
Oh.
he said amulet too. I was like, trickster, that's not the real person. We didn't say amulet.
Jeez, yeah, I heard it as he said it.
I'm gonna kind of startle out of like a trance. Oh, sorry. Gotta work one thing at a time, William, and nothing helps clear the mind like something strong to drink. I don't have, but you have, or I don't. Could you whip me up one of your specials if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, something to drink. Where is Agatha?
At the ship.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Boogie just keeps having these crises. Where the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, I think into the hood. Agatha, you at the ship?
No response.
Oh, that's interesting.
How
She's trying to have her
confident
hood
are you
up.
guys that she's at the ship?
I believe Tammy said she had headed there this morning with Marie Caldwell's father.
I like close one eye. I'm trying to think. Okay. That sounds fine. Sit back down.
Okay, so today we've got pigeon pot pie, rabbit potato plate, hunter's pie, blood hot breast, got roasted bullywug legs.
I'll take the rabbit platter, please.
What are bullywugs?
Bullywug. It's kind of like a large frog.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can I get some potatoes too?
Yes, sir. And you know what? It'll be half off today.
That's awful generous. Thank you, William.
Was I able to hand off those ingredients just quickly to Tammy before
Yeah.
heading over?
Yeah. Was there anything specific you wanted to tell her about them, or?
Well, we found them and they're for her.
She starts fidgeting through them. Oh, I think one of these might actually be useful. Sweet. Nice find.
Thank you.
She runs off.
See ya.
As you come into the bar, William comes out. Ah, another guest. Half off deals over currently. No, I'm just kidding. Half off. What would you like, young lady?
Uh,
Kevin just dropped off some fresh milk. Goat milk.
Did you say schmilk or milk?
I said
Yeah.
milk.
Ah, sorry, long day, long day. I'm still waiting on that drink to clear my head.
I'll just have some soup with bread. Have it.
All right. 2 silver for everything altogether. Pay as a party. He's gonna
I
head
can pay
downstairs.
for everyone. That's fine.
Thanks, Seamus.
Can't hear you.
About 5 minutes later, he comes up with everyone's drinks, sets them on the table, heads back downstairs. And he's gone for probably another 15. Comes back with everyone's food.
So when he's heading away, I say thanks out loud, kind of ambiguously.
All right, anything else, ladies and gentlemen?
No, thank you.
Kid,
Fantastic.
I could use just whatever you've got on the stove that's hot and a hunk of bread.
He stops turning and he looks down. Hey, did you guys see anything in the sky last night? Yesterday evening?
Big ass dragons.
You saw them too.
Yeah, we saw him.
I've been afraid to say anything. I didn't want to sound like a loony bin.
Well, there we
No.
go.
Luckily, they won't be interested in a town like this. No offense.
I haven't seen any
Offense
dragons.
taken, but I appreciate the comfort. So that's not normal, right?
No,
No.
there's something heating up for sure.
Are you asking us if dragons follow us around all the time?
I thought it was dragons
We
flying in a
don't.
pack.
No, that's not normal for us.
I overheard something about chosen something or another.
What'd you overhear?
That's
This
stuff.
is important.
He was eavesdropping on us when he boot scooted behind the counter to listen.
Oh. Oh, you mean you heard stuff about us?
Anyone need anything else then?
I just chuckle.
And I kind of chuckle too and say, maybe privacy?
You're fine, William. I just kind of wave, like, get out of here. Like,
What's all over William's floor?
Dismiss.
Sawdust.
It's like a stony dirt straw floor.
Oh, okay.
All the extra straw is to soak up stuff.
Spilled drinks and such. All right, party. What are we doing? We got the better half of. I mean, whatever. It's your guys'
Okay.
world. Where do you want to go?
So, EMS is pretty worn out and wouldn't mind an afternoon nap. In fact, if anyone, actually, EMS is going to do that. EMS is going to speak up. Hey, guys, I'm feeling pretty frazzled. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep over the past couple days. After I heat here, do you think I could borrow that gym real quick and go take a quick nap?
Good
I don't
scouting
have a
about
problem with that.
the rat.
What's that?
I said good scouting about the rat.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, that's what Rangers do. That's what we're known for.
Nice.
Yeah, I have no problem with the gym being used.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling drained. You know what I'm saying?
You guys hear another explosion coming from Tammy's shop.
Oh, good lord.
You hear her voice in the distance, very faintly. Okay.
You know, after this meal, I think I'm gonna have another potion or two.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna set a gold piece on the table. Let me detect that. Remove that. Okay. Put a gold piece on the table. Say, hey, for you guys' meals, I really would like to go try to get that nap in. Can I borrow that gym, please?
Walking out and seeing the money on the table. If it's privacy you seek, whenever you need it, knock like this. And he knocks 3 times, then 2 times, then 3 times on my door, and I'll allow you to use my basement as a secret meeting place.
Oh, that's very
Nice.
generous. Yeah, thank you. That might actually come in handy.
Don't forget to tip well, as you do. Thank you.
So Emus at this point is just gonna borrow the gym from the party, and he's gonna head over to the inn to get a nap in.
Just a minute, Tammy. And I'm just gonna finish up my meal.
Where's the inn again? Thank you.
As I eat, I'm gonna finish reading my book. The last book in my series to finally get some knowledge.
Roll intelligence check. As you walk past,
Man.
Mr. Kevin comes walking out. Good afternoon, young sir.
Yeah, I've had a long day. I wouldn't mind a place to have an afternoon laid down. Can I use one of your rooms for the evening?
Absolutely, 1 gold, please.
Sure thing, and I just hand it over without really thinking.
Thank you, thank you. Here, let me grab the keys. You want a single or a double?
Single's fine.
Okay, well, the last room on the left. There you go. And he's gonna hand you the keys.
Thank you. I'm gonna go on in. I'm gonna go on in. But before I take my nap, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna take a piece of cloth. And how am I gonna do this? Okay, I'm trying to set the alarming bugs up on the door so they trigger if the door gets opened.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna set the alarming bugs down on the floor with the piece of cloth. I'm gonna kind of wedge the piece of cloth into like maybe a splinter of wood or maybe a loose nail. So that if the door opens, they will fall out of the cloth and like clatter onto the floor and like separate and go off.
Okay.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna go take a nap with the so hopefully I get a full rest in with that gem. Yeah, like just like that.
All right. As you
Why
leave
not?
the bugs set up, you've paid your gold to Mr. Krevnar, and what's the rest of the party doing?
I walked over to this wall near the inn, and I wanted to just kind of sit, lounge on top of it while I read that a magic initiate book, the first one still, because I've
Okay.
been failing a lot.
Both of you make your intelligence checks for me, please.
I rolled a 4.
Ooh,
I know.
Womp womp.
I'm never going to get through this last book.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. As you read the first book, sitting there with a fresh mind and a new future ahead of you, you feel like you get a pretty good grasp of it.
Two successes and 3 failures.
Once I finish up my meal, I head over to Tammy.
Okay, you can see her. She has this little jar full of this like whirling white energy, and she has these strings tied to the jar in four corners. This cloth lifting up, and she's like letting go of it, and it's lifted up. She's like, "Ah!" And then she closes it, puts the lid on there, and turns and looks at you. Her hair blown back from the explosion before. Some like shards of glass on the ground. 1 second, let me grab her. Boogie.
What the heck? Tammy said that?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up? Look what I can do. Did you see this? She takes the lid off and it starts going flying up. She grabs it and like is like struggling to pull it down and caps it again.
Huh. That might be what we want.
I don't think it's like everything, but it's definitely gonna help. What's up? What can I do for you?
I was just checking out the explosion.
Oh, yeah. Shook when I started stirred.
Here. I'll go ahead and drink another one of these potions.
Okay, roll a d100.
I'll back up a little bit. $63.
Oh shit.
Do I die instantly?
That's not great, buddy.
Yo.
You'll learn your lesson today.
A deep red, runny potion. It tastes like bad wine. Upon drinking, the drinker begins to sweat profusely, followed by intense vomiting, crying, urination, and diarrhea for the next 8 minutes.
Ah!
If the drinker survives, they lose all emotional detachment for
So
24 hours.
they lose all emotional detachment for.
Sorry,
I'm gonna be
lose
moving-
all emotional attachment for one day.
Okay, well, I freaking just start just making a crazy mess right here.
Tammy runs over. Boogie! Help! Help!
Hey, quit that! And then I continue throwing up. And
She takes a step back. You just start like pissing yourself and.
yeah, like I'm just not having a good time.
Tammy runs in and grabs a cloth and comes out and just kind of throws it over you. Ah!
So I already exclaimed mistakes were made. Yeah, I'm taking a dump right here and like doing all that. Whoa, this is not a good time, but it's what I'm doing. Hopefully, I'm not making a mess of too many things, but this is my life now.
So as you begin having for the next 8 minutes, you're gonna be kind of just spewing it from everywhere. What's the rest of the party doing as Tammy's sitting there stressing out?
I'm trying. I hate this map.
I would have been reading during that time.
I was reading until I heard Tammy screaming, and then I come over here, and I'm going to cast protection from poison for 1 hour, and I'm going to touch Boogie. If he's poisoned in any way, it neutralizes it.
Okay. So as you walk over and place your hand on Boogie, the spell, and you instantly, your stomach settles. You no longer are urinating yourself. Although covered in feces, you are no longer spewing them.
Nice.
Hey, Mike, now that you switched mics, you're going to have to speak up. You got really quiet.
Sorry. I really had to poop, but I didn't want to. Sorry.
Well, shoot, I was thinking that I had caught it in time, but I'll go ahead and prestidigitation. So I am cured of poison. Like, this is just a poison that also removes your negative emotions. I mean, all emotions. I wonder if that effect is still affecting me for a certain amount of time.
You currently don't feel like you're under the effect of anything.
We'll look
Okay.
over at Tammy and say, "That's the best I could do, girl."
No, you did a good job. Thank you.
Does it seem like I've cleaned myself well enough?
It's gonna take you probably about a minute or two to prestidigitate your cleanliness up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on that. I literally don't care about anything else other than that for now.
I'm just going to pop a squat and finish reading my book. Try to get as much out of it as I can.
You could get a little bit of distance between you and me.
And if nothing else, the day's gonna keep progressing as everyone just kind of reads, unless anyone else has anything else planned.
Yes. So, after I'm all cleaned up, then I'm like, That recipe might not have been the best. Ready for another one?
Oh, are you sure?
It's probably not going to be the same effect as that last one. The previous two were pretty fun.
Okay.
He's protected from poison for an hour.
Oh, yeah, that might actually dilute the effect of the future ones. Although, thank you for that. I was pretty worried about that effect that I was getting.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's hold off for now.
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
I'm totally gonna continue on this later, though.
So also, now might be a good time with her protecting you.
I mean, that's a good point. With me being protected from poisons. I look around. There's Tammy next to me, and there's Bezoit next to me. What do you think? Looking at Bezoit.
It's up to you. Like I said, you're protected for an hour.
Um. After an hour, can you cast it again?
I can, but that's a second level spell slot for me.
It's pretty late in the day. I think I'll wait. And
Yeah.
then,
Our luck, though, Boogie, you never know what's coming our way, especially with dragons close by.
I look up into the sky, like, trying to figure out. Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and wait. Hopefully you'll be able to cast it again in an emergency. Thanks a second time. What to do in the meantime? I kind of look around. How am I feeling in general?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your character.
Not poisoned.
Yeah, you don't feel under any negative effects, really.
Right. Yeah, so after all that, I'm starting to feel a bit hungry again. As opposed to squeamish because of all of that just happened. So, I'm gonna go get some bread.
So as Boogie explains to me that he's going to wait for the effects of my spell to wear off so that he could take some more and possibly be poisoned again, I'm going to shake my head and come over here to the corner to continue to read.
Okay. So the day progresses. You go get your bread. Does anyone have any plans for the day, or do you guys want to move to the next day?
I have plans once I wake up from my short rest. That should be a long rest.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shoot.
yeah. We gotta do that real quick.
After like an hour, whenever I feel that I am not under that effect, and also as long as I'm feeling okay besides that, I want to experiment with another one.
Emus.
Am I awoken by a loud, mind-shattering buzzing sound?
You actually are. About an
Wait,
hour into your rest.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was not
Um,
expecting that.
the door comes flying open, and then you hear as these beetles begin like going batshit crazy. The cloth falls. This creature starts flapping inside underneath this cloth.
I'm gonna jump to my feet.
And it's sitting there like, ah, fuck.
And this is obviously one of the creatures we saw earlier, right?
And he goes, still.
It goes still?
Yep. You
Okay.
can see the outline of its body underneath the sheet of the cloth. Its body just completely still.
What do I do? Can I stealth up to it if it and make it think that like I'm still sleeping?
You can try to stealth. Roll a stealth roll.
15 for first, 2 for second. So 14 plus 8, so that's 22.
Wow, this loud noise is going on.
Right. As you walk up, you feel like you're pretty undetected, and the noise is. You hear heavy footsteps coming down the hall as Mr. Krevnar comes storming by.
Oop. Okay. Ignoring that for the moment, that's a problem to solve in the future. I want to lunge at the thing and see if I can grab the sheet and like capture it inside of it, trap it inside.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple check. Make an attack roll.
15. Do I get to add anything to that?
Well, okay. I think this would be more of a grapple. So yeah, and it's not an attack. You just add your athletic score.
Oh, so +0. So great.
What was your total?
15.
Okay. Well, she rolled a -1. So
Super.
I'm gonna grab the thing up and I'm like, I got you, you bastard! And after I grab
it's
it,
laying completely limp.
That was her acrobatics?
using my feet, I'm gonna tap the orbs together so they stop making noise. And this thing is just not moving.
Completely still underneath the cloth. Still wrapped in the cloth. Mr. Krevnar walks in. What is the deal in here?
Is this thing small enough to fit into a jar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, Mr. Krabner, quick! I need a jar with a lid.
What is that god awful noise?
It was an alarm I set in case someone tried to walk in on me, and they did. Please, quick! I need a jar.
Seeming confused, he storms off to go get a jar.
I'm just holding this thing out in front of me, watching it very carefully to make sure it doesn't move.
Are you taking the cloth off so you can see it?
No, I'm holding it. I'm holding it in there. I'm giving it no chances. I'm not gonna. Basically, what I intend to do is that when I get the jar, stuff the whole thing in there, and then like wiggle it around so the cloth can fall off and see what happens.
You hear the faintest little. The body moves slightly as it whimpers.
And I'm just gonna hold it there still until he comes back with a jar.
This very warm, loving sensation spews into your hand through the cloth. Please let me go.
I am just gonna hold on tight and try to ignore it.
Please.
Nope.
I can give you something. Anything you want.
I am waiting for that jar.
You're not gonna talk to her? Find out who
Nope.
she is?
Nope. Not until I get the jar.
Great. I love this.
Mr. Krevnar comes by, like a vial in his hand. Something like this.
Will it fit in there?
No.
No. I need to something larger. Like a preservatives jar, like something you would can something in.
Oh, well, didn't say that the first time. Oh, my God. It's running off. Please, Emus.
I'm just gonna stand there, not saying anything, holding it, watching it, making sure it's not gonna make any sudden news.
Let me go. Not as stupid as the rest.
Still just waiting for that jar.
As he comes around the corner holding the jar, you hear. And you see his eyes begin to kind of glaze over. Coming from inside he's holding a jar that will fit her. He's got it open. The lid in his right hand and the jar in his left. And from underneath the cloth, you hear this musical humming.
Want to try to
This
reach
one
out.
much more melodic and less vicious than the last one you heard it.
I want to try to reach out and grab the jar from his hand, stuff this thing in, and then grab the lid and cram it on.
As you reach out, he pulls back.
Damn it. So
Puts
I'm
the
going.
jar on he puts the lid on the empty jar and tightens it.
He does?
He drops the jar and it shatters.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on him.
His eyes blink for a second. He's trying to fight it, and he fails.
Ah, damn it! Come on.
And he's going to turn, walking in towards you, and say, "Let my lady go."
For the first time, I'm gonna kind of raise the stack up a little bit and address it. You do realize I could kill you in an instant. Your choices here are either you die, or you get to live in a jar.
You've got her mistaken. Just look at her. Take the cloth off and see who she is.
Hold on, I'm checking my inventory.
Pause, digging through bags.
Yeah, this is a Skyrim moment. Okay, I don't really have anything that's going to help. I am going to.
He goes to make a save and fails again, by the way.
I'm going to. All right, I guess death is what you wish. And then I'm going to bring this slack back and then go to like slam it against the wall.
The the cloth, your hand with the.
Yeah, it's like so it's wrapped up. It's in the cloth. I got the open like it closed with my hand, so it's like kind of swinging around. So I'm gonna swing it at the wall and like swing her into the wall as hard as I can.
Okay, make an attack roll.
16 with nothing added.
Yeah, roll 1d4 plus your strength.
Oh, 1d4. Put that one away. 4. Ah, I keep rolling 4s on that. 4 plus my strength. 0. So 4.
You hear a crunch, and blood begins to seep in the cloth, and the man's eyes blink open and free. Oh, what the hell? Are you okay?
I'm more worried about you. Are you okay?
And then the blood vanishes, the cloth turns back to white, and the creature inside seems to disappear. Yeah, I'm okay. What the hell was that?
The little sprites. We've noticed them around town lately. I've been trying to clean them up. They know that I know of them, so they've been trying to target me. So you don't have nothing to worry about. That's why I alarmed my door.
And he looks you up and down, noticing some of your wound rips in your clothing from the previous attack. Ice. No kidding. Well, okay. And he's gonna leave.
All right, thank you. And I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna rearm the trap. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Ah.
I just used another spell. I'm down to, what do I have left? I have 2 level 2s and that's it.
No, you got a long rest. You just woke up from a long rest.
Oh, that counted?
Yeah, because it makes a short rest a long rest. And you got an hour, which is a short rest. So you
Oh, sick. Okay, so I just used a protection from evil and good. So I'm still down 1 spell first level, but I got everything else back. Sick. Okay,
are you
cool.
going back to bed?
No. If that's the case, I thought I was like interrupted, so I had to go back. I'm gonna head out.
All right. And what are the plans for today? You guys got,
Another
like,
potion.
You, you guys got like it's probably about 4 p.m.
Emus is gonna swing by the prison.
It's a pretty dark 4 p.m.
I'm reading. I really want a grasp of this.
All right. So you've already rolled how many times today? You can only roll twice a day for it.
Once.
Okay, go ahead and roll another intelligence check.
Come on, dice. Fail today.
Shoot, if only you could, like, have
Yes! Sorry.
Nico or me help you. What you got?
19.
Success. How many successes is that for you?
That is all of them.
Did you just gain the magic initiate feat?
I did.
Congratulations, Mizoy. As you finish your studies, you get to go ahead and 1 second. All right, you get to choose 1 class: Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard, and you get 2 cantrips from that class. Also, you get 1 first level spell from the same class that you chose. Using that feat, you can only cast it at its lowest level once per long rest. Your casting modifier is dependent on the class.
Okay. I can choose 1 class. Which options did I have?
There, I posted it.
Thank you.
You hear the creak of hemp rope as you walk into the prison.
Excuse me?
As you turn, you see the dangling feet of Mr. and Mrs. Milligan.
Oh my god, come on! Can we not have a break with these two? Fuck!
You see a empty bag that she was sitting on earlier with a coiled rope inside.
Alright!
Dang, my silly antics are gonna be so messed up at the same time as this.
I am going to head out. Is there a door in this prison behind me? No. I'm gonna head out and start searching for John.
John! John! John!
Is he still out at the boat? Oh, wait, fuck. I want to look for what's his SO's name? The starts with an A.
Amanda.
Amanda. I'm gonna search for Amanda.
And you find her over checking out the damage done to the wall at the town hall.
Oop. I'm gonna kind of approach. Hey, Amanda, has John come back to town yet?
No, he hasn't. We got the chain off the door, though.
Ah, well, that's good news. I'm afraid that I have some rather bad news. Can you come over here with me real quick?
I'm sure. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, no one who no one who's important is hurt.
What? What are you saying?
I have to get a little bit away. I'm gonna kind of lower my voice. I just went to go check on the Milligans, and they appear to have hung themselves.
She like chokes on her spit. God, what a pain in the ass those two are.
I don't. I definitely don't want the boys knowing or hearing about it. How should we go about this?
What do you think it was? Pure shame? Oh, she like rubs her forehead.
I just kind of shrug. It's not really me to decide.
Emus, if those boys find out, they'll be devastated. Will you do me a favor?
Yeah,
Will
of
you,
course.
will you and your party maybe make it look like they broke out and ran away for the boys' sake?
Kind of raise an eyebrow. Uh, I suppose you think you need to go through all that effort to tell them that.
She looks at you like odd. What do you mean?
Like, surely you don't need to stage some whole escape. You just tell them
That they escaped? Or that they killed themselves?
that they escaped.
Oh, I, I suppose. How will we tell them that it happened? They just walked out?
I think for a minute. All right, I'll go talk to my friends and we'll figure something out. Just don't fret about it for now. And um, if anyone shows any interest in going to the prison, try to dissuade them.
The door's open. Maybe we should. What should we do?
I will be fast. Don't worry.
Haste.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too. But I'm gonna take off and search for the party, see if I can round everyone up.
Boogie's down at Tammy's. You would walk in. We need to catch him up on what exactly he was doing down there. You drinking some potions?
Yep. Drinking
Alright,
another potion.
Roll a D100, baby, and
You're
go
drinking
for
all
it.
the potions.
Yep. This is my fourth one now. I sure hope friggin' Bezoit can help me out if I really need bailing out a second time. 64. What a cool number. I said 6-4.
I heard you.
Yeah, I'm kind of wasting time.
Do you have any injuries at all?
Entries?
Injuries.
Nope. None.
Okay, as you drink this potion, a bright gold swirling with pink tastes like cherries and sorbet. As you drink it, you feel awesome. You just
Cool.
feel better than you felt in a long time. You just feel really good.
Tammy, I think that one might have been some kind of healing. That's all I got for that.
What are the subnotes? Extremely expensive.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's aware here, but he is literally downing like these really valuable potions, and we're just letting him do it.
Well, there's nothing we can do to stop him.
I mean, yeah, you guys could try them out if you want, but we have no idea what they do.
So why would you be taking the chance of drinking these?
For the fun?
And if it kills you?
Well, I mean, it's a crazy magic potion. I sure hope it doesn't kill me, but... I guess that is a chance. I don't know. At least I got to float around. That was kind of fun.
Alright, well, I run up on Boogie taking the potion and kind of stared at him oddly, like, okay, hey, Boogie, come on, we have a little bit of an emergency we have to go take care of. You know where everyone else is at the moment?
I point off to the corner.
Bazoit. I kind of call out, hey, Bazoit,
Yeah.
can you come over here, please?
And at that, I begin to walk over.
And then I'm going to turn and start walking off towards the prison, and I'm going to talk quietly as I walk over there. So we have a little issue that we need to take care of.
Oh no, again?
As you guys walk over, you see Kenneth coming up and walking that way.
I'm going to kind of quickly whisper out of the corner of my mouth to Bazoit. Bazoit, can you distract him for a minute? Oh wait, no, this is Kenneth. Never mind, this is Kenneth.
Hi, friends. Hey, good evening.
Hey there.
Hey, Kenneth, what's up?
Oh, just going for a walk mostly.
Good, good.
Can you mostly go for a walk in that direction? I kind of point the way you came from.
Oh, I was just heading to the tavern.
Okay. Well, so long as you mostly stick to the tavern, that's fine. And I'm gonna try to like run ahead of him.
Yeah, mostly. I thought maybe I'd see the Milligans. I used to be friends buddies with him at school.
I'm gonna stand in the doorway and just like very obviously block his view, like as aggressively as possible.
Oh,
Okay, seeing what he's doing, I'm gonna help.
Oh, okay. Is this like a game? Like I got to guess or something?
No, it's a security thing. You know, we don't just let anyone visit
Pumpernickel.
prisoners.
That's the password. Pumpernickel.
Actually, if you go ask William,
no,
he
okay,
might.
that's not it. That's not it. Hold on, I'll figure it out.
God, Mike, I hate you.
Kenneth.
Hey, Kenneth, how about doing me a favor, buddy? I'm looking for a,
Ooh, we got another 5 gold job there. Hey, what's up, rich friend?
I don't know if this is worth 5 gold, but...
Oh, Kenneth don't get out of bed for any less than 2 gold?
Really? Well, then I guess I can't help you.
Oh, okay, alright. Alright,
You wanna-
so...
You want to hear
Kenneth,
my
get out of
idea?
here! Go
Is
eat
the
your
pass-
food!
You want to hear my idea?
Man, y'all are overwhelming. I'm gonna go get some fruit grub.
Right, seeing them walk off, I'm gonna call outside with police. I'm kind of like urgently waved to Bezoit to get over here.
Hey, William, what's going on, brother?
It's going mostly. God, I hate that. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of like point over my shoulder. This is the problem we gotta take care of.
Oh, man. What happened?
Yeesh.
Do either of you know where Calamus is?
No.
Hey,
Question:
Cal,
is
come
there
to the
one way
prison.
in or out of the inn, or is there multiple ways? Because if there's only one way, he would have walked right past me. I'm laying on the wall.
Who would have walked right past you?
Emus, if there's only one way in and out of the inn from the rooms,
I didn't
he
go.
would have walked
Oh,
past.
no, I didn't.
Isn't so? This is like the same whole structure as the inn, but I think we'd have to be off to the west in order to walk by the entrance to the inn.
Okay.
So I,
Well,
I say into the hood, hey Cal, come to the prison. We got a situation.
there we go.
And I say to Amos, I called to her.
Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Bazoit, can you help me get them down? I'm gonna walk over. Boogie, make sure no one comes in except one of us.
I
So I
gotcha.
do still have the key to that,
Oh, well, I guess I have to wait for
because
you,
that was
regardless.
the fake John.
Right.
Didn't get to give him the key as I intended.
Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm kind of trying to act like I'm not super seriously watching the walkway, but I am watching the walkway pretty hard.
Okay, what are you guys doing with the thing here?
Timus,
Situation.
if you could open the door, let's get them
Are
down
they
and
are they dead or are they doing saving throws?
They're hanging. They're swinging. They're not struggling.
They're well hung.
yikes.
Did you know when your neck is broken? Never mind. I won't say that with the recording.
Now I really want to hear it.
Yeah, same.
The dead man gets a boner, and that's where the well hung came from, because they would check under the cloth to see he would have a boner. He was well hung because his neck broke good.
Wow.
Jeez, I had no idea.
All right, so we're gonna cut them down. All right, we gotta get a plan to get them out of here. I talked to. I keep forgetting her name. I'm sorry.
Bonnie? Not
But
Bonnie, I'm sorry. Bonnie's dead, Amanda.
Amanda. I talked to Amanda, and obviously it would devastate the boys if they found out what happened. So she asked us to get them out of town discreetly and make it look like they escaped.
Does the bag that is set aside look like a bag of holding that we could just shove them in real quick?
No, it's not a bag of holding.
Darn.
Yeah, I can try to go get us a cart, or one of us can go try to go get a cart and something to cover it with, and we can try to get him out of town without any questions asked.
Can you guys take this door off its hinges?
Uh, why would that matter?
To make it look like a jailbreak.
Ah, yes, good call. Well, how about one of us go looking for like a donkey and cart to get him out of here, and the rest of us stay behind to make it look like a jailbreak.
What?
I can go look for a cart if you guys want to help make up the jailbreak scene.
Well, they don't need to escape as corpses. We can just freaking toss them in a bag.
I don't really have much room left in any of my bags. I can't fit corpses in any of
I'm
them
kind
anyway.
of golded out for like corpse room, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, I'm I'm not sure if I can fit a body in. I have 2 saddles currently on top of my other stuff. I can try, I suppose.
The idea of the cart, Andrew, is to get them out of town unnoticed. We have to get the bodies out. Oh, that's right. You said the bag of holding.
As you reach down and adjust Bonnie's corpse, you actually find beneath the rope, the noose, some pretty severe like jugular strangulation, bruises on her neck, large hand marks wrapping almost all the way around her throat.
Oh.
Seriously?
Murder suicide.
Dang. Yeah. Well, I would like to also check Roberts, just in case somebody was in there somehow and strangled them. That shapeshifter.
Robert has the rope markings on his neck, strangled him to death.
Okay. Okay. Murder suicide is a good bet.
I'll go search for a cart to get him out of town.
Was I able to stuff her into my bag?
You can fit her, but not him.
We've got like 3 bags.
They're all full of like trinkets and gold and gems and jewels. Mine are very full, with the exception
Yeah,
of
maybe
one.
when you guys get to a bigger city, you could like change out some of the jewels for gold if you wanted.
I mean, I could take like friggin' tons of gold from Emus's bag into my rich man's purse.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's offload all my gold into that thing.
Smart. Put it in the bank. Put it.
So how much gold are you switching off?
All of what I'm carrying, with the exception of my pocket change. So all except 83 gold, 10 silver, and 54 copper.
Boogie, on guard. Roll a perception roll.
So actually, can we, like, let's go over here. Bazoit, can you watch the door instead of me?
Sure.
Okay, Bazoit, roll a perception roll.
Eh.
$11.
Okay, you just hear Kenneth kind of laughing in the background.
Okay, so I'm transferring 2,400 gold to you, Boogie.
Okay, I'll go ahead and write that down.
This gold just flowing into existence.
Oh, not only that, but my suit of armor is like helping parse it over into the purse.
I told you about my suit of armor.
Dude, I fucking love it. It's so great.
So cool.
I'll have to burn it and destroy it. No, just joking.
But, dude, I will not play this campaign anymore.
So between our 4 hands, plus the 2, well, about 2 little strap arms, we're shoveling it all in.
Bazoit, you hear Eric and Desmond Milligan's voice growing closer.
I say into the hood to Cal, the Milligan boys are coming. Should I head them off?
Yes. And I would whisper over to Emus, hurry, boys coming.
I walk out.
As you walk out, they're coming around the corner, and one of them is the younger one swinging the mace you gave him. He's like, "Oh, my turn. Let me have it." No, man, you had it for forever. Let me play with it.
You're stuck on a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you managed it, but I'll get you.
I don't know how you do either.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Lady Bazoit, how are you?
Fantastic. Hey, I was got a taste for some ice cream. Yeah, you guys want to go get some ice cream with me?
I don't know what that is, but yeah, that sounds good.
You guys don't have ice cream in this town?
No, I don't think so. How do you make cream out of ice?
You freeze it and you put some flavoring in there. Come on, I'll show you guys how to do it.
Can you breathe ice?
No, I don't
Are we
breathe
gonna make
ice.
Dragon Lady breath cream?
No, silly. I'm gonna take
Wow.
him over to Tammy's shop here and start trying to make some ice cream.
At hearing her walking away, I would go take up watching the front entryway. Since I don't need to stand guard over the dead body.
And I put a metal pan in some ice as I look for some cream and some strawberries, some vanilla and some sugar. Start getting the ingredients together.
So there's vanilla, sugar. There doesn't appear to be any cream.
No goat milk, no.
I mean, if you want to run over to Kevin's.
All right, I'm gonna run over to Kevin's and grab some goat milk, just the top of it. Bring that back. Taking the Milligan
Hi,
voice with me.
friend. Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Just need a little bit of milk from them
Sure,
goats you got there.
no worries. A pint run you about 3 copper.
Hand them over the 3 copper.
All right, ma'am. You have a good day.
Hey, you have a good day too. Hey, you be good to my friends here, and maybe they'll teach you how to make some ice cream. And we head out the door without an explanation.
All right, cream and ice, okay. And you make
Head
your way back
back.
to Tammy's, and you start making your process. Go ahead and roll a. Let's see.
Fate?
What would you roll for that? Making ice cream. What's a chef? What's a culinary roll? Wait, do you have a cooking set?
No, that's why I went to Tammy's.
Well, you can
Oh, so
use the
you're-
alchemy tools to make ice cream.
Well, all I need is a pan and like a trowel or something flat, like a
Oh.
spatula.
I thought you were using the ice at the fish market right next to her. It looked like they had ice or snow or something.
Oh, I'm grabbing whatever I can from whatever market, and I was getting a metal pan from her. I figured she had some pans there. Threw that on ice to get it nice and cold, and I was gonna mix the cream and strawberries and vanilla and sugar all up in a bowl, and then lay it flat on that frozen pan, and then start scooping it with a spatula like they do at what's that place you like to go to
Okay,
here,
so
Michael?
roll a d20, and if you have a cooking utensil set, you can add your proficiency to the roll. If not, it's just a flat d20 roll.
Let me look.
All right, what are you guys doing back at while she's distracting the boys?
Finishing up gathering up the coins that he's offloaded into my own rich man pouch.
Imagine that being done at this point. What are we doing now?
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
done
pretty
here.
sure. I'm pretty sure I can't fit a corpse into the pocket of my chest piece.
No,
I
yeah,
thought you
probably
were
not.
talking about your backpack.
No, all this gold has been in my chest piece. I don't. The only bag of holding I have are my pockets.
You're really like garbly.
Yeah, sorry, I walked away.
I thought you had a
I'm
spare
back
one.
now.
What was your d20 roll, Bezoit?
20. I do not
Nice.
have a cooking.
But the ice cream comes out really, really good, and the boys are excited to try it.
So
Okay, well-
listen, guys, listen. Gotta tell you, you guys keep this secret. You guys can open up a stand. You guys will make a killing. You can add all kinds of different flavors to this thing.
They're just nodding, and we'll call it. Oh, we could put it on some kind of some kind of thing that you hold, kind of like the shaft of a weapon, and we could call it the dragon's mace.
There you go. There you go.
And they
You guys just have a business.
start talking excitedly. All right, back to the prison.
Okay.
I mean, I've got space for a corpse in my bag, but I've also got that amulet.
Well, what we can do is I can offload someone else's bag of holding into my pockets enough to carry a body.
Okay,
Yes? No?
I think that I've got small enough stuff. You could grab everything except for that, and maybe the goblin corpse, and then I'd have enough space.
You still have a goblin corpse on you?
I'm not
I
sure.
have 2.
Like we grabbed
Ugh.
4 of them, but I'm not sure if I have one or not.
I hope all of your belongings in those bags. I hope you really enjoy having all your belongings in those bags covered in ichor as they decompose.
Well, I
Oh,
really just want to feed it to the thing, but we haven't had time.
yeah, I've got this disgusting freaking tongue in there too.
All right,
All right.
and William, I'll catch you later.
I'm gonna help them organize around the magical the bags of holding to get the corpses in.
Oh, okay. If I have space, I'm gonna hurry over.
We
and-
have goblin corpses. Throw the goblin corpses down and make them look like they're part of the breakout.
Okay, whatever. I'll just toss a goblin corpse on the ground.
Coming around the corner, Calamus, Kenneth is coming down the hall. He peeps in, seeing a goblin corpse on the ground.
Oh my god! Come on.
Kenneth, you need to leave. This place is under investigation. The Milligans have escaped.
Roll a deception roll.
Okay.
If you gotta roll big, this is the way to do it. Use your inspiration point if you have to.
Oh, smart. Yeah, I would like to do that. Inspiration point being spent. Better roll. Hell yeah. Okay, so it is 50 plus 9 for 24.
Oh,
Oh,
my bad, ma'am. I didn't know. All right, man, they are stirring up all kinds of trouble. And he heads off.
Okay, I'll go ahead and chop some kind of cord or something. Toss them in the bag of holding.
Chop the cord, like the rope.
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
get him in there.
All right. Takes a little bit of maneuvering his larger body, but clothes and all, you are able to fit him inside the bag of holding.
Okay. Is Bonnie already in a bag?
I have her.
Okay. I don't just want to leave ropes dangling. What's the situation?
oh no, we cut those down when we cut them down.
Well, I mean, just now I was kind of hurrying in order to get him cut down.
Well, he was
But-
already. I thought you were just cutting it off of his neck because they were like cut down.
There's still like little nubs tied up to the beams above, like where the ceiling is.
All right,
There's-
Emus, definitely gonna go over and like move the benches over, stand up on them, reach up, and cut those nubs out.
Okay, I'll help him out.
Okay, sure enough, it's easy.
Oh, I don't even need
Nice
to move the
enough.
bench. I'm just gonna use my pike of collapsing, extend it, reach it up there, and cut them free.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty simple. The rope comes free.
All right, I'm gonna gather up all the rope, make sure there's no evidence of that.
The goblin smells a little decomposed, a little old. little stanky.
Ow.
Do we have any more goblin corpses to throw down?
Yeah, I have two, but decomposing goblins isn't gonna fit for this.
I'm gonna kind of shrug. Come on, these guys will never know.
Uh,
What about this doorway?
What about what?
I'm I'm still like considering the hinges of this door. Like, how do we get it off of the hinges?
Well, we don't have to get it off the hinges. All we have to do is place the key into one of the dead goblin's hands. Problem solved.
It looks like some pressure pins that if you had like a punch and a hammer, you'd be able to knock them out and slide the locks out and unhinge it.
Okay, that seems pretty doable.
I have a crowbar and a hammer.
Okay. Before we go too far into this, remember, all we have to do is put the key into one of the dead goblin's hands. Problem solved. How would goblins have the strength to open this door on their own?
That's a good point. So these are believable enough goblins, you think?
I think that the town isn't really going to figure it out, especially since what we're going to do is after we stage all this, get their bodies out of here, we're going to go straight back to, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting her name,
Amanda.
Amanda, thank you, and tell her what we did to set the scene, and then she's going to help perpetuate that story.
Well, I mean, they do like to eat rotten fish, so I guess they could kind of smell dead.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I'll pull my two out and flop them down.
And let's try to arrange them like they were. Oh, this is what we'll do. Um, they have all visible injuries, right, from like swords and arrows and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can tell them that we can tell our plan here is that we came up on them while they were uh, already like through escaping, and we were able to drop a few goblins, but the rest got away, and we couldn't do anything about it.
Okay. They probably came back in revenge for their unarmed brethren being
Yes,
slaughtered.
yes, there you go, perfect.
Okay.
You don't sound like you're totally on board with this, like I am.
I mean, it feels like a pretty solid lie. Just will the dice go with us on this quest?
It's always what it comes down to. All right, so we're gonna head out, and we're gonna go find.
Is Amanda at her church?
This hour, Amanda would be at her home.
Oh, probably shouldn't bug her then. Ah, fuck, but she needs to know.
Yes, because she
Should
has
we?
to help perpetuate our story.
I kind of grab Emus by the shoulder in order to move him in closer. Should we use the goblins at the entrance instead of the goblins that are a day older?
I kind of shrug and shake my head. I mean, if you really want to take the time to do all that, sure. But I think where we're sitting right now, we got to be pretty clean. If we do try to do any more, I feel like we'd risk getting caught in the act.
Okay, makes sense to me.
All right. Are you guys heading out to Sister Amanda's or where are we heading?
I'm looking for Amanda. Yes.
Save
Yeah,
a
I
party.
guess we're going to go intrude on her home. As we are known to do, apparently. What hour of the night is it exactly?
So it's about 5:36 p.m. right now.
Okay, not nearly as bad. I was thinking it was like 10. Dinner time. Find the door up.
I guess. Yeah, we're gonna walk on up and
Go do a little knocky knock.
yeah. What if we just dumped the bodies on our door and then knocked and dashed?
Honestly, I kind of want to just feed them to.
Opening the door, not wearing church attire now, wearing a much more kind of silky, flattering nightgown. Amanda, who looks actually quite nice, you know, she has a nice body, not covered up in all this garb. Um, she kind of opens the door, tentatively half open, peeks half her body out. Yes.
Okay, I think we have a solution to your problem. Or our problem, I guess.
You hear footsteps. Doof, 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 doof. Mom! No, just keep playing upstairs, honey. What's going on?
Do you want to step out here, or do you want us to come inside?
Please come in. Come in. Let me go put some more appropriate clothes on. She walks upstairs for a moment. Make yourself at home. I'll be right back.
He must have looked down at the bearskin rug with kind of like a morbid curiosity and a little bit of, that's poor taste.
Makes me think of that poor bear that died in front of us as we were escaping the grove.
Yeah, that poor bear is doing his best.
Um, sorry, is something the matter? You all look so glum.
About what we talked about earlier, you and I.
About the Milligans.
And she slaps her forehead. Oh my god. I think I'm having heat flashes. This day it feels like I'm dreaming. Yes. The Milligans. She takes a deep
Um,
breath and like just rubs the bridge of her nose, trying to focus. Very overwhelmed.
okay, so I think we've managed to do what you asked of us, and we just came by to let you know in on what's going on.
So what's going on?
Okay, remember what I told you earlier, right? What happened?
Yeah. You're
Okay,
making me nervous, Emus. What is it?
I'm kind of cocked my head a little bit. Well, you asked me to stage it as an escape.
Right, and then you said it would just be easier to tell them.
Okay, well, we went your route and staged it to look like an escape.
Oh, okay. Good, good. Do we have a okay? Can you tell me more?
Yes. So the idea is that some goblins wanting revenge on their dead brethren that were slaughtered on the roadside, uh, uh, in cold blood with when they weren't carrying any weapons or meaning any harm. They tried to take revenge on just the bad guys and not the town as a whole, just the bad guy. And they snuck into town and broke him free and whisked him away. We stumbled upon them in the act of doing so, and we were able to drop a few of them, but unfortunately, they were so late into their escape that they were able to get away, capturing them. And yeah, so there's a couple dead goblins in the prison cell, and the
And you're not.
Milligans.
She starts scratching her neck. You're not worried that anyone's gonna worry about how no one saw that happen in the middle of the
Oh,
day.
but someone did see it happen in the middle of the day. Us. That's why we tried to intervene. We just weren't fast enough.
I see. Are there any witnesses that were nearby at all?
Um, there was Kevin's brother, who swung by,
She rolls her eyes and takes a deep breath, like ugh.
but we just all he knows is that there was an active investigation going on after the fact, and then um, sadly the Milligans boys did come near, but our companion Bezoit, who's not with us, managed to distract them.
Right. Okay. Okay. Takes a deep breath, and you hear doof, 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 footsteps running upstairs. This is a lot to handle right now. I'll just accept your guidance. Okay. I'm not really into all this cloak and dagger stuff.
To be honest, we aren't either.
You had goblin corpses on standby to frame.
No. That was to feed a mimic pet.
Ah, okay. Anyone want
Oh,
any
that makes
tea?
no sense.
Tea, anyone? And
Oh, I
leaves
think
before anyone answers. She's gone.
I'll be leaving. That we just wanted to update you.
She goes upstairs and kind of stress walks away.
All
We
right.
let
Well,
ourselves out.
let's go get rid of these bodies and not hold on to them. What do you say?
Yeah. So my idea was we could feed the Milligan bodies. Nothing left.
What? But do they eat human?
I feel like they eat anything as long as it's just delicious.
Do you think Tammy would be okay with that?
Tammy hated Robert.
So it likes goblins. We can just toss these wherever if we don't even need them.
Wow.
But
Okay.
it likes goblins, but it ate dragon meat and it's eaten other things. So
I was going at the very least to go outside of town and give him at least a proper burial.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Wonder if Nico has
Well,
anything to say.
sure.
I
I
gave
guess
up my goblin bodies for you.
apparently they were so important for you to hold on to.
Yeah, they were to feed the mimic. That was my whole plan.
2-day-old goblin. Dang it.
The days really got away from us, guys.
um, kind of exasperated. Emon's gonna be like, "Okay, I guess we solved that problem. Not really sure what's going on, but okay." And he's just gonna kind of start walking away.
And the day progresses. If you guys aren't doing anything else, they will probably be returning from work on the ship soon. For the night.
Amos would like to try take a crack at his book.
Is
He's going
this-
to
I feel like
go
you've already
for
read 2 times today.
right. Okay. Does it count that I long rested?
You can only read a book every 4 hours.
It's been way longer than 4 hours. I read them in the morning before the trial happened.
Was your first one, and then did you do another one around?
No, I
When
did
did I
2
see-
at that time because I was there all morning reading and working with the horses.
Oh, you didn't do 2. You did it at advantage. This was spread out with the advantage.
Right.
Yeah, you can read.
Okay. So I'm gonna head back down to the horse pasture.
Sorry, I didn't mean to gatekeep it so hard. Like you can't fucking read.
That's fine.
You're gonna earn these fucking knowledge checks.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna head back down to the horse pasture. I'm gonna read the next chapter of the book, and I'm gonna try to apply it to the horses here. So the reason I don't know what to say when I say apply the knowledge because I don't know what the chapter is. If you give me some context of what the chapter might be about, I could role play it a little bit better about how I'm trying to implement it.
Sure, it's going to go over the body language of horses.
Okay, so how to interact with the horses, how they understand how they're predator animals. Or, I'm sorry, they're prey animals. So they don't like to be approached,
Yeah.
stared at, and they like to be. If you walk away from them, they get kind of like super interested in you. They have the fight and flight stuff. So yeah, okay, you can't go at the horse and be like, "Here, come here, horse," because they'll just get scared and run away. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna practice approaching the horses, and my first roll was a yeet, so I think I get that.
Yes, you get that.
Okay. So 2 successes as after I read up on the book and try approaching these horses in a way that's not intimidating. And
How many successes do you have so far?
2.
Okay. You need 3.
Yep. Got it. And that's all Amos is doing for the rest of the day.
Okay, so is everyone just letting time progress? Are you guys getting another room at the inn?
I thought that there was a celebration tonight.
John has been gone, and it seems like it might have been canceled. Understand that they're tracking that you don't know about it. So if it was canceled, why inform you if you don't know about it?
Right.
I guess I'm watching these 2 girls here. If they go in the same direction, I'll follow. Otherwise, I'm heading to Tammy's again.
I need to head to Tammy's to ask her if we can feed the mimic the milligans.
We got so
Obviously
many
not
goblins
super
we can use.
loudly.
I guess, like, I'd go with you.
Okay, who's all heading to Tammy's? Calamity, Boogie, or is
Well,
Zoe-
we're there. We've made ice cream. We're eating ice cream.
Oh, I thought you came over here. Your token's over here.
No, I'm still with the Milligan boys. So, I mean, unless we start like going into the town more and asking,
No,
for rental
so
space.
basically just Emus. Are you going to Tammy's?
No, I'm spending the rest of the day working at the horses, trading, trying to learn.
Okay. So you guys roll up. You guys see them finishing up ice cream, having a good time. The boys looking back as Boogie and Calamity approach. Well, guess we should go say hi to Dad. See how Mom's doing. All right, we'll catch y'all later.
Boys, about that, it looks like they might have escaped.
Well, they could have been the ones to trigger the alarm. Why'd you say anything?
They escaped. And they
Well-
both start running towards the prison.
I'm gonna look over at Emus and say,
I'm
If
not
we're the
there, I'm
ones
dealing with
that-
the horses.
"Oh,
Oh, why
Well, then
did
how
you
would
say
you-
that?
how are we gonna be the ones to ward
This
them
is-
off?"
This is me
Seth,
out of character. This is me out of character going, oh,
I
why
know.
would you say that?
But you also just told Amanda that we found them and we killed the goblins, but we were just too late to save the Milligans. So why do you want them to sound the alarm if we're the ones that killed the goblins? Or you guys? Right?
Okay, yep, you're right. You're right. Good call.
They run in and they button hook over into the cell. You hear the youngest one go, "Fuck!" And they run back out. Did you see which way they went?
No. We're still trying to track them down.
Eric, we need to go grab the horses. We need to go find them. We'll take lead on the hunt.
I don't think that's necessary. We'll find them.
Nonsense. Which direction do you think they ran?
What was your guys' escape plan?
He looks at you confused. I don't. That was all Mom's idea. Sure.
There was never said like a rendezvous that we were going to meet at if we got separated or anything.
Well, there's our uncle's abandoned farm out in the countryside that we use for bad weather and emergencies whenever there was bad people in town, adventures gone bad back in the day.
That does sound like a good first spot to check.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll grab the family horses and we'll go check. Meet us out there if you can. And they run off back towards their house to go get their horses.
I sit down.
Tammy looks over. What's going on? You guys are always up to something.
I swear trouble finds us. We don't want it.
Well, these ingredients are pretty awesome. I'm gonna be able to make some pretty cool stuff.
Great.
Good.
So,
Especially you two might like it. Are all three of you actually? He points at Boogie Bazoid and Calamitine.
how about a fourth one of these potions?
All right, Boogie. If you
Oh,
die,
the-
man, my company is not liable. We all hear him right now, consenting to this.
Yeah, you're just chucking those things, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you're jealous, you can have them.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Shut up.
Boogie, just a DM to player, you're 100% allowed to do this. There is a small chance something very bad could happen, but that's on you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're just
snap.
you're just asking for a chance to die.
Oh shoot.
You're more. It's
pisses
very,
me off.
very rare that will happen. It's very
Hmm.
unlikely, but it is a very slim possibility that I just want you to know exists.
Wow. Well, that's kind of terrifying. And I didn't really know that.
How did you?
But I
how
guess
did
I
you
don't.
not know that?
Well, I mean, they're just potions.
Oh yeah, just drinking random chemicals out of someone's garage never has any consequences ever.
Well, I mean, I think I got a pretty rough one out of the way. So, I got a good feeling.
Oh my
But-
god.
I mean, I don't think there was anything in there that was too lethal. So, I mean, it might mess you up, man. But I don't know. I think it's up to you. She shrugs. I'm just saying, company's not liable.
Okay. Here we go. Another one. Number 5. 73.
As you drink it, your memory is wiped of the entire day since you've woken up.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Okay. So I don't remember anything that happened today. You guys are gonna have to fill me in.
Yeah. That includes any books you've read too, right?
He didn't read
Out of
anything
character, I
today.
didn't read any books, but yes.
Yeah, so you forget everything that's happened since you woke up today.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, that was another pretty rough one.
At least it wasn't death.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tammy, you wrote down how you made these, right?
Another rough one. What do you mean? This is your first one you've tried, Boogie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Well, wait. No. I got like some empty bottles here. Right?
You forget everything, man. You don't remember drinking any of them.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember a single one, so it's not another rough one. This is a rough one.
No, you don't even remember drinking it. You're literally waking up today, right now, with an empty bottle in your hand.
And Tammy's like, "You good, Boogie?" As you blink slowly a couple times.
So, I don't remember anything that happened today.
You don't remember the fact that you don't remember anything.
No, I would notice that.
I feel like you would be aware that like you're just there all of a sudden in the middle of the marketplace. Like something's wrong with me.
Yeah, I remember going to sleep last night. And then I remember finishing this potion.
But sweet, you want to touch him and do your thing and make him better?
Nope.
Oh, sorry, buddy. She says, looking up at you.
Huh. Well, we at least wrote this stuff down, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So
Is
that's
there a
one down.
reason you'd want to drink that again? Look, you've had. This is your 5th potion.
Wow! What other things happened?
Not a whole lot on my end, really. There was the explosion at the courthouse, and then. Have you guys told Tammy about the Milligans killing themselves?
No.
So there's the explosion. They got locked in. You guys did a really good job with that.
She knows about every potion I've drank so far.
Yes. Oh, you were looking like a goober today when you were floating around the market.
Oh. What
Oh,
was
you
that like?
teleported? What else?
Well, these potions sound kind of awesome.
I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't drink anymore.
Well, what do we do with this other one right here?
Are you gonna drink it?
I'm gonna label it potion number 2. Wait, you said 5 before? I'm gonna label it potion number 6.
So, what did the rest of you guys up to? What is, other than him drinking poison and stuff?
I will lean in closer and whisper to her. I think. Oh, well, first of all, the Milligans killed themselves, and we had to stage it so that they escaped. And I was thinking maybe we could feed them to your mimic to get rid of the evidence. Amanda was on board. She's kind of the one that told us to do this, so this wasn't like a spur of the moment crazy us thing.
Amanda told you?
Why would we do that?
Amanda knows about the mimic?
Well, no, we didn't tell her really what we did with the bodies, I don't think.
Why do we need to use the mimic for that?
Why not? It gets rid of the evidence.
Just so you know, he's getting pretty big, but he is hungry, and she's gonna. She has the mimic, correct? I believe she does.
Yes.
She's going to reach in and pull out this very large talisman that's almost like a breastplate size. It's going to be changing shape soon. It's getting rather big.
Oh, dang. That's a big boy.
And he watches it like gently curls.
I'm like smiling, confused. Have I seen it getting bigger since this morning?
You forgot everything.
Yeah, I just asked that out loud. If I have seen it getting bigger since this morning.
I don't think you've seen it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, normally I would say no, but I do not like the Milligans, so yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, that was my thoughts.
Sammy looks around the corner. Where do you want to do this thing?
Hmm. Maybe someplace where the bloody evidence won't be easily found?
Outside of town.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe in the woods outside of town, not the misty woods,
Oh,
the
sorry.
normal.
I can't talk. I'm not there. I bet.
So it's
But I wasn't planning on doing it right here in town. That would be stupid.
it's only been 1 day since I went to sleep at that inn, right? I point off to the inn.
Yes.
Okay. I think I got a decent grasp of what's going on, I guess. Maybe if we head off to the north. Hey, Agatha.
Agatha! Nico! John!
Hey! Hey guys! Agatha
Hey,
waves. She gives a thumbs up. Both looking good.
Awesome.
And then trailing up behind is 1 second. Mr. Caldwell.
And
Are they
Amos's
appro-
girlfriend.
Are they approaching from the north?
No, they would be coming from the south gate.
Okay, cool.
Coming up to the marketplace. Hey, thought we'd find it here. And Marie comes running up. Oh, where's Emus? She looked kind of sweaty and covered in dirt. We worked so hard on the ship today for him.
Good work. I literally have no idea, though.
She looks at you kind of
DM,
odd. Okay.
I sent you a message just so you know. No rush on it.
Okay, gotcha. Why does it not call for an attack roll? Oh, okay. My bad. I get you.
What you dealing under the table there, Bazoit?
I picked out of the Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock that he was telling me about,
Oh, nice.
and I
Neat.
sent him what I picked.
Yay.
Well, I suppose we'll be off to bed then.
I say
does
into
it-
the hood. Cal, does he know?
No, but Amanda will update him.
Gotcha. Good show.
Mr. Caldwell walks up here.
I nod to
Marie,
myself.
gather yourself, young lady. Who's the ship captain? It was you, was it?
Yes.
We're gonna need to go over some renovation ideas I have. Well, more so just the cost considerations.
Okay.
I was thinking about updating some of the old denser lumber you have on the main frame of the ship with lighter, more mainstream, streamlined solutions. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think I could manage it.
Okay. We have a ship fund set aside. So how much more are you thinking it will cost? Because that would be beneficial for us trying to get it to fly eventually.
It cost you an extra 1,500 gold.
Oh. So
If you wanted me to
on
do
top of the 500, so it's 2,000 total so far.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's still not terrible. That's swingable. Okay. Group, do you think that works?
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Isn't lighter wood softer?
He looks over at you. Typically, yes, but the wood out of Comanthor is quite dense and light, similar to the metals that the elves work.
Lighter wood is also more flexible and more prone to being able to withstand stresses.
The elven wood of Comanthor has all the best properties of both softwood and hardwood.
I don't think we can
That's
turn
not
that
the
down.
woods that are in the mist, right?
Yes, but don't worry. I've got some pre-cuts seasoned.
Oh, good.
Yes, no. I've heard horror stories about the mist. I have no intentions of going anywhere near it. And if it moves any further south, I'm leaving.
I think that's probably the good call. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well then, we got an early day tomorrow. We'll see you.
Bye.
And if you see Emus, tell him he can swing on by the wood shop. I'll probably be there.
If you see Amos, he doesn't exist.
The wood shop?
Yeah, she's the carpenter's daughter.
Oh. You guys make maces?
She turns. No. We can make wooden vases.
No, I'm good. Good night.
Okay. Have a good night.
Nico.
Nico and Agatha standing there. Agatha looks over. Hey, can I bed with someone tonight?
Yes.
Nico.
Hey, what's up, Boogie?
Do you know any sort of speak with objects spell?
Nah, buddy. This is the second time you've asked me today.
Oh.
Oh, he took a potion that wiped his memory of the day, so he's all a blank slate.
Jeez.
Oh.
He puts his hand on your face. Buddy, you shouldn't just drink random potions.
Oh.
He's
Well, I got
that
one
was his
more.
fit.
Yeah, maybe it is a bad idea. I think they wrote down. I think Tammy wrote down how to make the other potions that I drank. So that's good.
I suppose. So you don't remember offering that horrendous idea you had about me taking Robert's body, then?
Did I suggest that?
No, that was Emus.
Yeah, dirty Emus.
He's never with the group, and he's always causing problems.
That's kind of true.
So out of character, I have no idea that Robert is in my bag of holding right now.
Oh, no!
Oh, that's too funny.
So, let me think for a minute, and I'm gonna try to remember that spell. So I think through my memory thing, my memory talisman, back to the what's it called? Reading the stuff, and think through the
What
level
stuff?
1 through 3
Reading was-
spells
Oh, okay. No, the spells, okay.
in order to find a speak with objects spell
Yep,
a
you
second
find it,
time.
just like you did earlier.
I find it?
Yep.
Cool. Aha! Hey, these are the details for the speak with objects spell. And I tell him about like verbal whatever.
Do you have something in mind? What's the deal? As he's asking, he's pulling out a book and taking down the notes that you're telling him.
I really want to talk with my sword.
Ah, I see. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Any luck finding a body today, guys?
We have. Wait. Oh, fuck. I'm not there. Damn it.
What was the question? I'm writing notes.
Any luck finding a body or replacement today?
Oh, no. I think we should be soon heading to Shadowdale would be the best.
Clemency,
That-
come on. What are you doing?
He said willing. They weren't willing.
Did he? I thought he just said finding a body.
Yeah, but
Nico-
he had already shot down.
Nico looks over at Bezoit. Hey, you okay? You've been seeming weird ever since you woke up today.
I'm good. I had a vision last night, Nico, and it's really got me shook.
Care to share?
I switched from side-eyeing her to actually looking at her after she said that.
I saw my father, and he showed me a special sword that I needed to break him free. And when I broke the veil, hundreds of dragons were able to escape, including my father. And I tried to bust it with my mace, the veil, but I broke my mace. So it was a real realm that I was in. Just I can't find the sword. I need to find that sword, Nico.
Yeah, you do have a different mace, don't you?
Hmm.
Oh, damn. Any idea where to start? Maybe we should hit the library and check out some information lore if we can find any information on the sword.
That's a great idea. Here, I drew up a rough draft of what the sword looked like. This is what it is.
He's gonna look at it. It's nothing I'm familiar with. Maybe give me time to meditate. Maybe Abraham has something. He's gonna come over here and sit next to the wall.
Did I draw this? I don't know if I could do any better. But is this like pretty precisely what you were thinking of?
Did you just post this somewhere?
No, I see the Discord post, but
He's talking about in game, the draft he made in game, which you said you weren't doing because
Yeah, you
the
didn't do it.
physical one might be here in town, which your
Right.
character doesn't know about right now.
Because you drink right about odds.
This sword it is very intricate. It's a beautiful sword, and the hilt has a proud platinum dragon head that spews the crystalline sword out of its mouth. And the sword came crashing down and busted the veil.
You look over and you see no longer Nico.
Oh no.
I'm not too paying attention to that. I pull out a piece of paper and I draw a couple sketches. Vaguely a dragon doing a breath. Like one of these two?
Kind of. It's very intricate, very beautiful.
Well, of course it is.
And it was
Whoa!
glowing platinum blue. I'm not sure if
Coming
there
around
was any
the
significance.
coming around the corner, you guys see Abraham walking, talking, acting like Abraham, sounding like Abraham. The hat taken off of his head.
Why can't I be there? Why do I make these choices?
He gives you a very low bow. The pleasure is mine.
It's good to see you, but where is Nico?
It's still Nico. He's just not disguised anymore.
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Looks like you took him over for a bit. Are you guys sharing souls in the same body?
I'm afraid this has not been an easy transition for him inside my body.
Yeah, we understand that. We're trying to find a new vessel, but this is not a good town for that.
I try to lean back and let go of the reins and let him have it, but the natural spirit inside me pushes him away.
Abraham, if we find him a new body, does that kill your body?
And don't worry about me. Anything that happens is fine.
So, did you take over the reins this time for the sword?
Shook his head. I think it was
What
the
sword?
deep memory that jogged me awake. The sword. It's fitting that you'd be the one dreaming about it.
What do you know of the sword?
My sword is the blade of Bahamut.
I just got chills like in real life. And where would I find this? Sword of blade of Bahamut.
You know, to be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure. I suppose, according to some legend, it's been swallowed by an ancient red.
Mm. Dang nabbit. That would explain why I was all beat up. So in order to get
He
this
looks at
blade
you like confused. I don't know. Okay.
in my vision that I had the sword, but I was barely holding on to life when I had it.
He looks down. Oh, well, I'll be damned. Little fella does have some fight in him. All right, I'll be letting go now. And he puts the hat on his head, and you watch as he turns back into Nico. And then he kind of falls to his knees.
Are you okay, Neek?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I was just sitting down. Um, ugh, I hate that feeling.
What's that feeling? What do you mean?
Dizzy, vertigo, I don't know. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Ugh. So, oh, I was thinking about the sword.
Yeah. So actually, about that, Nico, Abraham just visited us. The Abraham, and he gave me the information I needed.
His face kind of goes cold a little bit.
I know. We're trying to find you a willing body.
So that's what that feeling is. Every time I feel it, it's a struggle against him, huh?
Yeah. He said that he tries to let you have the reign, but his willpower is too strong, and sometimes it just tries to force you out of the way.
I'm too weak for him to be passively trying to help me. Okay, okay. And he closes his eyes and just rubs him. He's so stressed out.
Kind of chuckle ruefully. Sorry, Nico.
Okay. Where's Emus? What's going on?
You know Emus never sticks with the party.
He must be in nature, I bet.
Or
I'm with
maybe
the
he's visiting the carpenter's daughter.
I'm
Nico
with the
laughs.
horses. I'm with my people.
Nico says, maybe if we potted a tree and put it in a wagon with wheels, dragged it along with us, he'd be more likely to stick with the group.
Maybe, Nico, maybe.
Well, what are we doing? What's the plan? Agatha goes, can I stay with you tonight?
Who's she talking to, Nico?
No, she's talking to Clamsy.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Cal already told her, yeah.
Okay, but girl, I gotta talk to you.
Okay.
Just nonchalantly turns. Oh, you're paying for the room, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, hopefully there's. We didn't reserve, so hopefully there's a room for us to share.
I mean, the town's pretty empty. I think it'll be okay.
That's fair.
My room last night seemed pretty good. I don't think anything bad happened. It was the potion, I think, that caused my memory loss.
Yeah, I think that'd be a safe bet there, buddy, Nico says.
Oh, Nico, the Millikins are no longer with us.
He just like tosses his head back and groans. Okay.
It was not of our doing. It was a murder-suicide.
Oh,
Oh, I look kind of surprised about this.
Kara turns. Damn, really? Agatha turns. Who murdered who?
Robert got Bonnie.
I love how you said that.
Men. She rolls her eyes.
Hey.
No,
I'm gonna look at her closely.
human men, she says, like putting up her hand disarmingly. You're fine, Boogie. You're cute. She gives you a wink. All right, well, I'm tired. They turn and start walking off. Is that something we can deal with later? Like, I mean, is it handled? It seems like you guys have it handled. Can we go to bed? It's been a long day.
Emus starts making his way up from practicing with the horses.
Yeah, I'll just go feed. Why? He doesn't even remember why he doesn't want the Milligans to be eaten by the mimic.
Well, I
Tim
do
Rosen.
remember that you mentioned that, and I am against that. So we could talk about it.
Tammy walks
I
over
just
and
don't
grabs it.
happen to know that Robert is in my bag.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, I just need. I guess we can make our way that way, and then maybe you could try to convince me of otherwise. But Boogie, we have their bodies in our bags, and I don't want it.
Shoot.
Dude, you're a goblinoid with a human in your bag right now?
Yeah, I guess so. Weirdly, I guess it's not the first time.
She slaps her forehead. This group never ceases to amaze me.
I swear the trouble searches for us.
We
This-
haven't had a normal day in our
yeah, we
lives.
just want to lounge and read a book and learn some shit, and then all of a sudden we get shit on.
now we have prisoners of the town's bodies just in our bags, and we have to deal with that. Like, yeah.
It's like a freeze frame. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet I'm wondering how I got here.
Boogie is wondering more than anyone how he got here. Where am I? Who's that? Who are you?
Man,
Good stuff.
I would love to keep having that potion. Like, this is a great time.
All right, so what are we doing, guys? It's about 8 p.m. now.
Emus is heading up, so let me know when I get there.
You're here. You're here.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
So
see
Emus
any
is going to
reason.
walk up.
I don't see any reason why we should use the mimic. Like, they're already gone where they are. Just to make sure. Nico, you can't use Robert, right?
Shakes his head. It has to be willing.
As Emus walks up, I'm going to notice Agatha. Oh, Agatha, hey! I haven't seen you all day. Where you been?
Hey, buddy, working. What have you been doing? Nothing?
I kind of grin at her. Getting into trouble. Same old, same old. It's been a pretty crazy day. Yeah, just, good to see you. How's the ship coming along?
Good, really good. I think
Are you actually helping out there, or are you just looking at snails?
she rolls her eyes. There's barely even any cool snails. She gonna turn around. Are you part of this mess going on over here?
Well, there's a lot of messes going on around here. How about we all skedaddle over for a big meal on me?
Would you guys like to maybe go stay out at the ship tonight, or?
Why do we want to stay in that
What?
thing?
Yeah, what's
Did you
going on?
guys?
I don't know. Just the general vibe I was getting was that you guys wanted privacy. I don't know. Fuck, just making offers.
Is it watertight yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's watertight. Watertight, mass is up. We're just working on the sails and working on a way to get her lightened up and flyable.
Oh, then yeah, that sounds great. Actually, let's Let's
Yeah,
start.
man. I wasn't kidding when I said we've been busting our ass.
Well, let's go back and I'll bang out the broom and sweep some decks and we can cook us a meal out there. Why don't we grab some supplies in town here to cook something out there?
Are there any merchants around?
So you can smell the bakery going. It smells like that's getting ready to shut down soon. And then at this hour, the only person is Marble over there at a stand.
Okay, but what are we gonna do with you know who in our bags?
Well, we are kind of walking out to a convenient river.
Tammy goes, "We're feeding them to him. Mimi." And she's like speaking into her vest, kind of itching the talisman. Good boy.
Oh, I'm curious about Mimi. But we can talk later.
Well, what are we doing?
Amos is trying to gather supplies to cook a decent meal for everyone on the ship for their first night on the ship back after it's
Well, I
been
guess
repaired.
while he's doing that, I would probably start walking towards the woods to try to feed this mimic.
And Tammy will head out with you. Marble raises his hands. Hi, you looking for a merchant? I'm the only one open this late.
Who
Yeah,
waved
what
his hands?
the blind dude?
Marble. He's like not like blind, but he's blindish.
Blind enough.
Yeah, he's pretty blind. Like if he gets real close to stuff, he can see it, but so he's not like 100% blind.
So I want to go ahead and approach him. Good sir. What do you have in the way of cooking a spontaneous meal for my friends?
I hmm. Are you looking for something really quick?
Not necessarily, but maybe.
Oh, what kind of answer was that? Storms off into his room. Starts fumbling through stuff. Have you ever had dried noodles?
I don't care. Have I ever had dried noodles? Why would you eat noodles dry?
No. You listen to me. You pour a little bit of hot water, and they soak up the water.
Um, I was thinking more like meat and protein and some vegetables and
Well, you could have said that. Walks off. And he comes back with quite a few options. So you get to choose between rabbit, squirrel, chicken, pig, salted goat, and then he's also got rolled oats. He's got dried barley, or not barley, grain. What else does he have? He's got potatoes, celery, and carrots, and onion.
okay, perfect. Okay, so I want to get enough of the vegetables, onions, carrots, celery, and potatoes. Emus knows how to prepare game better than domestic animals, so he's gonna go for the rabbit. Does he have enough rabbit to feed everyone?
Yeah, he's got 6 rabbit on him.
Okay, it's probably not quite enough, but I'll buy all 6 rabbits. Plus, we'll go ahead and throw in a couple chickens, like 2 or 3 chickens to make up for the gap. And then, you said he had barley, or he doesn't have barley?
I need to look to see if it's what I think it is. If it is, then yes.
Because if he has barley, I'm gonna buy barley, and I'm gonna make that drink that we had in New York City at the Tibetan restaurant, the barley drink. If you don't remember that one.
So he does have like dried barley, you know, like the
Yes.
little lentil looking stuffs.
So I'm gonna grab enough barley to make some nice hot barley tea, and I'm gonna buy all that, and I'm gonna haul it off. It's gonna, with his poor eyesight, he probably won't see it, but I'm gonna slip a lot of this into my pockets that are now empty, and walk off with it.
Six silver, sir, before you leave.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna hand over 6 silver.
And he holds it real close to his eyes. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. I'm gonna kind of walk back to the party. Ha! Do I got some good eats for us tonight? Let's go.
All right, Calamithy, you guys are out in the woods. She's walking behind you. What are you guys doing? The forest seems dark, desolate, alone, quiet.
Okay. Thinking while we walk, I would be wondering, and I would ask Tammy, do you think that if it ate a human, it would get the taste for human and try to eat me or you?
Well, we're not human.
I mean, I'm half human, so I'm kind of half possibly taste really good.
Oh, I mean, I'm good. I don't know, to be honest with you. You hear the mimic purring underneath her cloak. He
Okay.
is hungry, though.
Were those goblins still up here?
Yeah, they were. They're still out there.
Okay. I don't want it eating townspeople now that I've been thinking about possibly feeding a human. I would try to go grab a few of the goblins.
As she comes over here, right where they lay, she pulls out the talisman and begins laying it on top of the goblin. And you watch as this large talisman begins to shift and form, starts eating away at this goblin, like sucking its foot into its mouth and devouring the leg. It seems like it has this endless space inside of it that can just compress and compress and compress all this material that is consuming. Inside it almost looks like this, like, your mic's off.
So it's eating more efficiently than the last time we saw it, or like ripped it to shreds and there was blood everywhere.
Not only is it eating more efficiently, you can actually, like, when it opens its mouth, you can see almost like this pearl-esque compressed metally type deal inside the mouth of this mimic. And as it eats and eats and eats, it only takes about an hour and a half to get through all 6 bodies. And you watch as all the armor, everything, the bone is like compressed into this middle thing, and as the middle thing gets bigger and bigger, so does the mimic around it. And at the end, it lays there, almost double the size it just was, and you hear a loud. And Tammy walks over, pets it at belly, it kind of, and she picks it up, and it forms into this really large kite shield. And she looks at it, kind of impressed, and slings it over her shoulder. And it covers like the entirety of her back. I'd say Mimi's happy.
Sweet.
All right, so at this point it's like 9:30 p.m.
I would start headed to the inn to try to get a room with Agatha.
Well, we're
All
heading
right.
back to the ship.
Oh, right. Ship. Just kidding.
While I'm on the ship, working with Emus, I'm gonna ask him, hey, have you considered maybe Kenneth as a willing vessel?
No, I have not at all. Why do you think? Why do you say that?
Well, he just seems a little dim-witted and willing to do almost anything for money. And I know that sounds like bad, but we gotta get Nico out of Abraham's body.
That's a viable option, I guess. I don't know. I'd have really mixed feelings about doing that to someone who might not understand fully what's happening.
Or maybe even Baylor.
He'd mostly
He-
understand.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Mostly.
Mostly.
Um, but that is something to think about. Zoid.
All right, I just wanted to run it by somebody else.
Yeah, that is something to think about. I will consider that. I'll mostly consider it.
Mostly.
And you guys make your way down to. It's dark and quiet, but peaceful as you guys make your way down to the ship, seeing it in pretty decent repair.
Jeez, is this thing taller than it was before? No, I bet I'm a bit shorter than I remember.
Well, it's up out of the water now. Well, or rather, sitting in the water properly.
Okay, that would explain it. Cool.
Checks off my suspicions. This is a giant mimic.
Dude, how sick would that be?
Remember,
So-
but wait, that was so funny. The ship is alive.
yeah.
It must be the thing bleeding.
I'm gonna.
So, how many people do we have? Because we have.
Should have Tammy with us, Agatha, the party, Nico.
We have 6 beds and 7 people.
Well, Amos can sleep out in the woods. He's happy that way.
Okay. As you guys get to the ship, it's about 10:30 p.m. now.
Okay. Seeing the ship, I'm gonna kind of look over at Tammy, Nico, and Agatha. Oh, you guys are doing fantastic work. This is great. As a little reward, I'd like to cook you all up a bit of Ema's special. So yeah, let me get to that. I'm gonna climb on board and head down to the galley and start pulling out all the ingredients I made or bought and start cooking up some roasted rabbit. I'm gonna make that barley tea. I'm gonna do some roasted vegetables in the rabbit fat.
Very nice. Are you proficient in cooking?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Are you gonna have anyone help you, or are you going solo?
Well, I just said that I was helping Emus.
I didn't hear
There
you
you
say
go.
that. Sorry.
So Buzzoy can help me cook.
Okay, make a d20 roll at advantage.
First roll was 4. Second roll 16.
All right. As time progresses, nice fragrances begin to fuel the air around you, filling the space around the ship, and it feels good. Feels homely. Feels good to be back on the ship. The night's got a nice cool breeze, but otherwise, it's rather warm. It's nice. It's like 60 degrees out.
As soon as the food is ready, I'm gonna start bringing it on trays up to the deck.
And Tammy, Agatha, Nico kind of surround, excitedly ready for it.
Ah, you've never tried my rabbit. Oh, the nights I had to spend with nothing but just rabbit. Lots of rabbit. Part of my training was going into the woods and just tracking a rabbit to eat. Oh, the rabbit. Yes, I know how to cook a rabbit very well.
Tammy smiles. She goes, "Well, I'm hopping. I like it."
I kind of grimace at the pun.
Oh, sorry, it's a gnome thing. And she digs in. And with the 16, it's pretty good. It's pretty delicious food, man. All sorts of sloppy noises. Nico tentatively kind of poking around at it, looking at the meat side to side. Agatha kind of doing the same and then taking a big bite of it. And then devouring it, kind of scooping it in her mouth. Sweat beaming on him. What's everyone else doing? What are we doing? We going to bed?
So I was hugging the, I'm gonna call it the steering wheel, until the food came out, because I surprisingly missed being on a ship. And I would go get food and eat with them.
So I'm eating food, but I say pretty quietly, like Tammy I think is right next to me, but I'm talking to Nico. I know we got a long-term plan going, but I was thinking that maybe you could slaughter animals and then people could still eat them.
Pardon?
I mean,
You want me to be the group's hunter?
no, I'm talking about you. You need blood, and nobody else really needs blood.
Hopefully not for long. I'd like
Yeah.
to just find a new body. I don't want to consume any more blood.
We'll find you a new body, buddy. That's our mission.
I'm going to reiterate my thoughts to the group now about possibly talking to Kenneth, because he'd mostly understand.
Just feels a little manipulative for somebody that just really wants money.
Or
Coming
what
from
about Baylor?
Coming from our paladin, yeah, that's a bit strange.
I'm just saying that he doesn't really have a purpose, and he likes money.
He's a big brother. That's his purpose.
A big brother to who?
Kevin, the goat herder. That's his little brother.
Oh, I see.
Well, maybe Baylor. Baylor seemed to be a little bit adventurous.
I don't know who Baylor is.
He's the gentleman that had the goblin swords. I went down to see him. He seemed eccentric, but yeah. He seemed open-minded.
How did he come across goblin swords?
After we disposed of all the goblins, he went and looted them and found some goblin swords. Oh, that reminds me. They were pretty fancy little swords, but I didn't have any use of them. I told him I'd spread the word. If anybody's interested in some fancy swords.
Did you use your Mistra vision in order to see if he was very Mistra positive?
I did not.
It's like an STD.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way of saying it. Mistra oriented, Mistra.
Well, I think it's good aligned, not necessarily aligned towards Mistra.
I don't think that, but okay.
So what's the party doing?
Are we going to set up shifts to keep watch?
No, I'm just gonna sleep.
Agatha says, me too, dude. Fuck that.
Emus is feeling pretty spry, and gonna kind of speak up and go, "Oh, I could take a decent watch tonight. That nap this afternoon really got me set right."
You're gonna be tired tomorrow.
I'm I mean, Crow can keep watch. He doesn't need sleep, and he'll wake me up if anything comes.
Oh, good
Oh.
call. Good call.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, just use me. That's fine.
I mean,
What
I
about
found you 2 caterpillars today.
Yeah, 2. That took like what, an hour of your day?
So
You
did the
want some of
Milligans
this
kill
food?
themselves because the trial didn't go their way?
what? They didn't have a trial.
Well, I don't know.
How could it
Um,
not gone that way if they didn't have a trial?
He
Well, he
doesn't
doesn't
know
know.
they didn't have a trial.
Right. Fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking Boogie, why'd you drink that shit?
Yeah, it's kind of infuriating.
Nico pushes his, or picks up his bowl and takes it to the kitchen.
I'd start grabbing some rabbit and feeding it up to Crow.
Oh,
Spits it out.
looking at her doing that, I'd offer some meat to my own familiar also. Or, you know, if it wants any of this stuff.
As it flies out, the owl enjoys the rabbit meat, scarfing it down. Sorry, that's a pigeon.
Cool. Okay. So,
What the hell is that? We had an agreement. It was like caterpillars. It was supposed to be caterpillar. I'm risking my balls, not telling.
Yeah, do you
Shit.
not just want extra food just to have? Like no strings attached. Just here's some rabbit.
Yeah, I eat bugs, and otherwise, I'm mainly a Presbyterian.
Not knowing that conversation is happening, Emerson approached the table, and I'm going to produce the alarming bugs again. So fun fact, these once again today served very useful. Those little imps that we fought at that abandoned-ish looking house, one of them tried to come back and mess with me, and this whole thing saved me from it.
Nice. And Tammy like jumps up on the table, starts doing a little dance. I knew it. I knew it.
Um, Tammy, now that I've tested this in the field quite a few times, I do have a recommendation to make on how to improve it.
Hit me.
Well,
But be gentle. I'm sensitive.
so these glass orbs, they're really hard to attach to things to like make trigger mechanisms to pull them apart. So maybe if there was a way to craft or like glass blow like little hooks on or something to be able to better attach to things so that they get yanked apart more easily. Otherwise, you have to get really creative in how to get
You
them to
think
separate to trigger.
metal wire hooks or leather straps would be a better solution?
Hmm. If you can make leather straps to envelop the globes to protect the globes from physical damage, while leaving a gap for them to maintain physical contact for the beetles to be happy, and then the metal or the leather straps have um, loops on them to attach things to them, whatever that may be. I think that might be a good design. It's like a harness for each globe with a little gap available for them to still touch.
Okay, I can try that.
I'm gonna hand them over, but those are proving out to be very useful.
What'd you do with the? You called it an imp that you caught?
Yeah, I think it was probably summoned here. It didn't after I killed it. It did not stick around, just like the other ones.
Oh. And Nico speaks up. So they were summoned then.
Uh, I would bet my left testicle, yes. And on top of that, that also shows that they are still around. So keep an eye out for anything abnormal sticking up in the night.
So maybe we should discuss that. What's going on with that situation?
I'm gonna take a deep breath. Well, I discovered what I thought was a infernal rat that was snaking up our. Okay, I originally went around the town looking for Robert's wife before the trial. This was the night before the trial, and I, cast a little speak with animals to see if the local wildlife had anything to contribute. And after exploring around, I discovered a rat who is very, very talkative and very interested in this. And I hold up the black token again. Nico, you investigated that earlier, and it contains some sort of spell. It's like currency used amongst warlocks. And my first
No,
thought,
it's etched to look like that, but it's not that. It's not a soul coin. It's a shadow token.
okay.
I mutter to myself, it's black.
So, that night, last night, when you all went to sleep in the tower, and I went to do some snooping around, and by happenstance, managed to stumble upon that rat, going back to that same house that I led you all today in that rush, when I discovered that John was not being John. And I saw the rat go in, and a bird come out, and we saw the footprints inside. That in combination with the spell we saw today, there's a very good possibility that it's either the druid from the grove that we saw, or one of their adversaries. And on top of all of this coin that is so wanted, if you break it, unleash a spell. What was that spell again, Nico?
Shadow step.
Shadow Step, that's right. So if you break this little token, it'll cast that spell. So,
Agatha gives out a big yawn. She
Yeah.
says, she says, so let's just go to bed, and then one thing to decide before we do. The druid. Trustworthy or not?
if it's the
I
one
don't
from the
think so.
grove, if it's the one from the grove, I think they are.
She was depositing the her slashed up comrades, and she seemed fine. I'm pretty wary about her, at the least.
That's fair. Well, that's why also I think we should keep guards, because we don't know how many of those little faith things are still playing around. So I will keep watch tonight, and with the help of your fine companions, nodding towards Boogie and Clemency.
All right. Well, I'm heading to bed. Good night, guys. Agatha says as she just turns off.
Under my breath, I'm gonna kind of mutter, and not even a thing of mead.
I
She yells out, "Hey, man, I'm tired from woodworking today. It was hard work. My muscles hurt."
So, like in real life, I'm getting tired.
No,
too, guys.
that's what we're doing here. That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 3 a.m., guys. We're getting ready to we're logging off. All right. So as everyone gets ready for bed, Emus is taking up security. Is everyone else just going to bed?
Yep.
All right.
I do want to set, Well, no, I'm gonna trust Clemency's pro.
All right, guys. As we all fall asleep and get ready to wake up on April the 18th, the day after the Milligan trial, we're expecting today or tomorrow the escort, the convoy from Shadowdale to arrive.
Holy shit! We played this session real